Okay, we are back with some more Pokemon Run and Bun. We plan on doing gym number 1 today. So we left off just before we started doing gym number 1 calcs and trainers. But from what we looked at yesterday, and what I looked at just before the stream, we are going to be rare candying Masquerain, which is not on my team right now. So we are going to be rare canning Masquerain. It's going to help with the lead for for Brawly, and it's going to help with the gym trainers. Because we know we're doing it on Brawly, doing it now will help us getting a second flying type. Cordsquire is an okay flying type, not amazing, but it will help as well. We don't have like Fletchling or Starly, something that has a good attack stat and can hit hard. But we are going to be still getting Masquerain here. This also has Intimidate, which will also help. We learn Scary Face. We do want to learn Scary Face. We're actually going to get rid of Sweet Scent for it. And there is a reason why we want Scary Face. You'll see that when it comes to Gym Calcs. And Gust, which we're going to get rid of. I want Struggle Bug or Bubble Beam. I want Quick Attack for sure. I'm probably going to get rid of Bubble Beam. I think having Dual Stab is more important. So, we are doing that for sure. I'm going to transfer that over to the damage calculator really quick to make my life a little easier for these calcs. But we are going to start doing gym number 1 today. And the goal is to finish gym 1 today. So, let's look at the calculator for gym number 1. So this is the gym fight. We'll deal with that later. There's five fights. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fights before gym 1. So the lead is for the first battle. It's a Riolu. You do get healed at the start of every gym battle. Inside of a gym, you get healed. So you cannot pre-damage or pre-status any of your Pokemon. So we don't have to worry about healing in here at all. It's a Riolu lead with Aviolite and her Focus. Gust 2-shots it. I don't take a ton from Body Slam. Bubble Beam 2-shots it. I bait Force Palm. Pluck 2-shots it. Does it really matter what we're going to choose? We'll let Cordsquire lead here with Pluck. 2 Plucks kills. We will hold a Cherry. Do we need to hold a Cherry Berry? Yeah, we'll hold a Cherry Berry just in case we get paralyzed. Stuffle. What'll come in next? Stuffle, Body Slam. I outspeed and outdamage. This I one-shot. Outspeed and one-shot, so that'll never come in. Okay. So it should always be Stuffle coming in with Body Slam as well. Or Bulk Up. We'll switch to Masquerain on either Body Slam or Bulk Up, holding Cherry Berry. We have a good chance of living double crit if we do get crit on the switch. But 2 Gust kills here, and Masquerain outspeeds and one-shots the Mankey in the back as well. Perfect. So, easy little first gym fight. I think what we have on the team right now works. We will go to our berries. Give Cherry Berry to Cordsquire and Masquerain. And so it's Cordsquire in the lead. And go down and do enter gym number 1 for the first time. These are some key rules that we will learn right here. The bag is inaccessible during trainer battles. Battle style is always forced to set. Consumable held items will not come back after battle, so if we use a berry or a focus sash or something, we will not get it back if it's consumed. You cannot thief items from a trainer or wild Pokemon. Thief does not work the way that it typically works. There are soft level caps before each boss, which removes the XP gain. What we're dealing with right now until we can't level up any further. And that's the rare candies. We used one of those. You're automatically healed in every battle that takes place inside a gym. So, yeah. So, first trainer is going to be right here, actually, in the dark. So here we go. This is the first trainer. He's off with that Riolu we talked about. And we're going to be plucking twice. We are holding Cherry Berry, so we do get paralyzed from Body Slam here. No paralysis, we just pluck again. We can't stay in here purely because it can start setting up workups and it can cause us a problem. So we're going to switch to Masquerade on either workup or Body Slam here. The Intimidate will drop its attack, which is good. There's Body Slam. And now we Gust. We were never did a crit here. That is just fine. There's Paralysis, that's why we're holding Cherry Berry. And we Gust the second time killing. This will bring in the last Pokemon, which we outspeed in one shot with Gust as well. Perfect. There's the main key. We just click Gust. We outspeed and kill this. It's Defiant, not Defiant. Something else. It's not Focus Sash. There is a main key coming up that is Focus Sash actually. Okay, let's take a look at the second battle. All right, battle number 2 leads off with a Farfetch'd Inner Focus Citrus Berry. We can pluck it twice, eating its Citrus Berry, taking a dual Wing Beat and a Quick Attack, which we never have to worry about. Holding no item to reduce knockoff damage. And yeah, so pluck 2 shots this. Heracross comes in. We are speed tied with it, but we never die to it actually. We should never die to it as well. Masquerade as well can deal with this. So yeah, so we just bring the exact same set of 2. And we just need to switch. Or make sure we take our item off of Coursewire. And you'll see here that Coursewire and Masquerade are both low on HP. Once I start this battle right here, you will see that our Pokemon are going to be fully healed. Galarian Farfetch'd, we're fully healed. We're going to pluck. We do outspeed this. Crit would have killed, does not matter though. Eat its Citrus Berry, doesn't really matter either. Now we're guaranteed to get Quick Attack this turn because if we show a kill and we are faster, it is always going to Quick Attack us. So we'll take a little more chip. Now, the Heracross is going to come in. Due to us being at half HP and Pin Missile possibly being able to kill if it hit 5 times, we're going to switch to Masquerade here, get an Intimidate attack drop off as we take a Pin Missile. Which Pin Missile is not going to do a ton to Masquerade here. It's a resistant hit. Didn't get all 5. Gust cannot kill here actually. This is a 2-shot with Gust, and we are slower, which does suck. We could have given Masquerade an Orange Berry, but yep, just doesn't have the range. I'm gonna just make sure that 5 Pin Missiles. If every Pin Missile crits, actually, it needs 2 crits. It needs to hit all 5 and crit twice. Actually, no, it needs to crit more than that, actually. Yeah, we are pretty safe here. It would have to crit, I think, 4 of them. Oh, we had quick attack. We should have just quick attack. Perfect. Perfect, okay. We are through the second gym battle. Okay, let's take a look at battle number 3 in the gym. Okay. Battle number 3 leads off with a Makuhita, Gut, and Flame Orb with Fake Out. So it's pretty much guaranteed to get the Gut boost. But our Execute can take a Fake Out, take a Bullet Punch, because then we're going to be faster and show a kill into it. And it's going to Fake Out Bullet Punch us as we Side Beam to kill it. Mankey will not come in next because we saw a kill. This is the Focus Sash Mankey, actually, with Reversal, making this a little scary. Ledian will come in next. It'll see highest damage with Ice Punch. So it's always going to be going for Ice Punch this turn. Which we cannot bring that in. We cannot bring that in. This can come in and Iron Fist or Flame Wheel twice, taking Ice Punch and either Thunder Punch or Drain Punch. We can hold, which it'll be fine. We can hold Cherry Berry just in case for Thunder Punch Paralysis. This is Defiance. We don't want to bring that in. We want to bring this in against this. Oh, Bounces has to kill here. And we're faster. We actually can just Ember and then Flame Wheel this as well. We will have Masquerade and Course Fire with us just in case if needed. So we are going to go back and grab the 2 new Pokemon that we need, Execute and Ponyta, which Execute's in here. Ponyta's already on the team. That will just get rid of Flaffy for it. We will switch this into the lead. We're going to give a Cherry Berry to Ponyta, just in case for emergency purposes. Okay. Battle number 3 right here. We have Execute in the lead, and here we go. Third battle of the gym. 3 out of 6 here before the gym leader. And we just Side Beam. We're going to take a Fake Out. And then we're going to now take a Bullet Punch. Guts boosted Bullet Punch. And we're going to kill. This will always bait out Ladybug or Ledian. This is always Ice Punch into Ponyta. It does not matter if we get frozen here. We will be using a Fire move next turn, so it will automatically unfollow ourselves. No freeze anyway. We're going to Flame Wheel twice. This is either going to be Drain Punch or Thunder Punch. Most likely Drain Punch. Perfect. Crit, okay. And we're just going to do Flame Wheel again. There's Mach Punch. Flame Body proc. Nice. That'll just kill. Because of the crit and me forgetting about Mach Punch, this is going to come in against this. And it's going to see a kill with Power Up Punch, which we can just go into Course Fiber. That'll be fine. Okay. So this is always Power Up Punch here, never Reversal. We go into Course Wire. This is also Focus Sash. So this is Power Up Punch again, actually, and we're going to Pluck, which is going to bring it down to Focus Sash. But we are faster than it, so it wants to go for a reversal now after this power-up punch. But because we are faster, it is not getting a speed boost on us. Another pluck just kills. If that was slower, reversal would have done a ton of damage back to us. But because we are faster, we just kill. Masquerade was not a good option there because it has Defiant, so if you would have lowered its attack, it would have gained +2 in attack, putting it at a positive +1, which we did not want to do. So now, we have another battle. Okay, this is the 4th battle in the gym. This is the first tricky battle. Leads with a meta type with Fake Out, Detect, Choppleberry. Or Coppaberry, however you say that. This does pretty good into it actually, which is pretty good. I think I actually liked Execute here as a lead. We Bullet Seed twice to kill. Hopefully not rolling 2. As long as we don't roll 2, we are fine. 5, probably another chance. No, 5 cannot kill. But as long as we roll 3 Bullet Seeds and we're over 50% damage, we can always Side Beam kill. We will be taking a Fake Out, Brick Break, Brick Break. Possibly Detect in there as well. It can also Detect somewhere in there as well. This is where the fight gets a little scary. The Machop and the Girder both have Guts, so I have to be avoidant of Flame Body. Masquerade completely walls this though with 2 Gust and Intimidate. Just kind of kills that really easily. Girder has Rock Throw, so we have to be careful because of Rock Throw. Making my flying types not as valuable in this matchup. But I'm trying to see here what can do good against it. What can stand in against this? I don't have a ton that can actually just kind of stand in against this. That's fine. We'll bring Kingdra. We'll bring this. Can this 1v1 this? It can actually 1v1 this. Okay, I like this. Even if this thing goes, we'll bulk up his +1/+1 though. It has a chance to bulk up on the switch. So maybe we have to think of a different lead here. 2 plucks kill. We are faster. Fake Out. Rock Throw. Max roll double crit. Or 2 plucks kill. So I think we're actually going to leave his Corsair. Plucking twice. That'll bait in this next with... Actually, what's the damage ranges here? 60... 32. So it should bait in Girder next with a Rock Throw kill. Which Kinger can switch in on. Bubble Beam once, taking a low sweep. Bubble Beam a second time, probably killing, and if it doesn't kill, that's fine. On the 3rd low sweep, we can switch to Masquerade if we have to, and kill with Quick Attack. Leading this in against this, and this just 1v1s it. Okay. We'll bring some extra support as well if we need it. This is one that I sometimes have trouble with. My favorite Pokemon for this gym is Fletchling, but it has Flame Body, making it a little scary sometimes because it's a good matchup into him, but because of Flame Body, it can pop its Guts Boots, making it really hard to kill. we are going to be leading with Course Fiber. We're able to give Oran Berries to everybody in this battle, which we are going to do. Just so we have a little bit of extra healing if we need it. So, but yeah, this is one of the tricky ones. If you actually do this battle from the wrong direction, you force it into a double battle, which is really hard to do. I've lost a run to it before, just kind of completely forgetting about it. If you go right here, go this way and around, it forces a double, but you have to come this one to the back. It's actually this trainer. But just off screen, just off to the right side of the upper right of the black, is the second trainer. The next trainer we have to fight. But I'll show you that after this battle, but we are starting right here, leading with Course Fiber. Perfect. So here we go. You're going to be plucking twice here. We're going to get faked out turn 1. Good, no crit, so we're not dead to, cannot be dead to double crit here. There's the tech. There's always a possibility for it to detect there. There's our pluck. It'll eat its berry it's holding. It ain't going to do much for us. We're never dead to crit there. Heal up a little bit from Oran Berry. We outspeed here. It has no priority moves. And we just pluck and kill. This will always bait in Girder with a rock throw kill. Should always be rock throw from Girder here. Yep, rock throw has a kill. Or no, rock throw doesn't even have a kill right now. So this is either low sweep or rock throw now. It can low sweep here, and the reason why it can low sweep is actually because I am faster, and the AI wants speed control at times. It has a chance to use low sweep here, which if it uses low sweep, this is fine. We just hope we don't get crit on the switch. We're looking for rock throw. There's low sweep. Okay, that's fine. We still can stay in here and bubble beam. We take another low sweep just fine. Not dead to crit. There's the low sweep crit. That'll prop our Oran Berry. We are just outside of low sweep kill range right now, but it's always low sweep now. Which is just fine. Key thing here that it is, again, always low sweep. We're going to switch to Masquerade here on this guaranteed low sweep. There's the Intimidate attack drop. There's low sweep. Going to do no damage. We are going to go Speed Lord, but at -1 we are faster. And we do a minimum of 68% with Gust. We are 30 speed. He has 26 speed. He has never raised the speed. We click Guts. There's the Mach Punch, which we knew was going to come as well, because we are faster and kill. When I say also shows kill, the kill could be one roll. It could be one roll kills, but the AI will see that one roll of a possible kill and always go for priority. So we can also take advantage of that. You'll see that at times where you want to take advantage of that. This will bait in Machoke, which we are still faster at +1, which is nice. 2 Gust kills here, and Facade crit cannot kill us. So there is 1. Just leftovers, even after leftovers healing. Well, I guess if we rolled minimum, it could live. But at anything better than min, we are fine. That is battle number 4 done. 2 more left before the gym leader. And before we do our long count for gym number 1. Let's go to Poke Center. Heal up. And let's look at the couch for the next one. So, Breloom leads with Spore, Mach Punch. Which, pretty easy matchup to lead with. Masquerade can just lead and one-shot this. Straight up, we'll take a Mach Punch. That is it. We are faster. Me and Shao will see a kill with Rock Slide. Just have a kill. Cool, good to know. This is faster, but shouldn't have a kill. Which is interesting. Okay, so this is fine. We'll plan for this either way. Actually, I think it is going to be Baniri coming in on for triple axle or fake out. which is fine. Fake Out plus Mach Punch kills this every single time. It does not have inner focus. So Hitmonchan can switch in on Baneri on either Fake Out or Triple Axle and just kill. We'll hold an Oran Berry on it just in case. Fake Out plus Mach Punch just kill. It does not have inner focus. Yin Xiao cannot do much damage to execute. Side Beam 2 shots, which kind of sucks. But it shouldn't be that big of a problem. This can't kill either, which kind of also sucks. We'll have options for this Pokemon if we need it. But we do have what we need. Let's grab Hitmonchan out of the box. Wait, Hitmonchan's on the team already? Right there. Awesome. Do we need anything else? I don't think I need anything else. Let's give Oran Berries to anybody who's not holding an Oran Berry right now, which is just 2 Pokemon. Who did I just say the lead was? Mask. Masquerain is our lead. You'll see this in a lot of the gyms as well if you've not seen Run and Bun before. A lot of Pokemon are 1 level away from leveling up. Which doesn't really matter which way I go, but right here, so this is what I was talking about. So here's that battle. This is the battle we're doing right now with the Breloom lead. Straight to our left is actually the other trainer that we just fought, and if we would have came from this direction, it would have been a double battle. Making this battle a lot harder. But Breloom, you intimidate it. This is guaranteed to go for Mach Punch. Gust always kills here. There's Mach Punch, it's going to do like 3 damage. Yep. And that'll kill. This should always bait in. It's going to be either Baneri or Mienfoo here. I don't actually know which one. I think it should be Baneri. Yeah. Baneri is either Fake Out or Triple Axle. More likely to be Fake Out than anything. We're going to go to Hitmonchan here. There's the Fake Out. Because it faked us out, we're going to fake it out now. Perfect. And now we're going to Mach Punch kill. Iron Fist boosted, Mach Punch, super effective, stab. Does a lot of damage. You're going to see that a ton. And Mienfoo will come in. This is always Fake Out now. It should always be Fake Out. Let me just double check. But, yep. Always Fake Out. We go straight to execute here, which will take a Fake Out. There's Fake Out there. Now we Side Beam. We could get flinched. If we get flinched, we have King Crow and stuff in the back that we can use. And we hit the range. It was I think 50%, 37% range that we just hit there. Do a one-shot it. So we are through battle number 5. 1 battle left. And then we get probably a 20-30 minute calcing session before we do gym number 1. I looked at the calcs a little bit before stream just to help speed it up. And get an idea of what we're looking at. But yeah, we are going to go back to the calculator. This is the last battle. Team of 4. The lead is a Kekulong with Proteon. So, Masquerain lead. Either Dizzy Punch or Thunder Wave. You kind of want to try to take advantage of its Protean ability, which changes its types if we're able to. Throttle isn't a bad lead. Hitmonchan just quite can't kill with Fake Out plus Mach Punch. But 2 Mach Punches do kill. We can go Fake Out, Mach Punch, taking either a Thunder Wave or a Drain Punch. And we would still kill. Even crit Drain Punch.
19. If max roll 6 or 6, fine. So that's fine. We will lead with Hitmonchan holding an Oran Berry. Or holding a Cherry Berry, just in case of Thunder Wave. And we're going to fake out Mach Punch, Mach Punch. That should bait in Golurk next. Yes, it should bait in Golurk because I have no moves against it. Golurk will be going for Shadow Punch or Mega Punch. Or Drain Punch, actually. You can kind of go for anything. Most likely Shadow Punch, though. Masquerain can't really handle this too well, actually. Kingdra can, though. Kingdra can take a Shadow Punch, hit it with Bubble Beam, take a second hit, and hit it with a second Bubble Beam and kill. Okay. Kingdra's gonna be holding an Oran Berry, so it'll be roughly 60%, 65% down. That won't have a kill. This was Dragon Tail will probably have a kill. I want to say it'll be Hakumo coming in next. Pignite. Actually, it should not bring Pignite in. I outspeeded show a kill into it. This is where I'm showing that kill I was talking about. Even so, it's a 6%. One roll. It will not send this in next because I show a kill into it. It fades that as a kill. This will come in going for guaranteed Dragon Tail. Which is kind of just an annoying move. Just purely because it switches me out. But we are going to switch to Masquerain to take said Dragon Tail. It'll also put it down to -1 attack, which is nice. It does have Iron Defense. Special moves do really work really well against this thing, actually. Because it can set up Iron Defenses sometimes. We'll bring Course Fiber in as well for Pluck to try to pluck off its Citrus Berry it's holding. How am I gonna kill Pignite really quick? Let's just check that really quick. Make sure I have a plan for this. I kind of want Kingdra to kill this, actually. Do I have a better answer for Golurk? Yes, I do. Shadow Punch, Razor Leaf, Shadow Punch, Razor Leaf. I can take Shadow Punch on the switch, Razor Leaf, Shadow Punch, Razor Leaf, kill. Okay. Grotto kills this. Kingdra kills Pignite. And which Pignite will bait a fire move. We hold no berry just because of Ensign. Actually, we can hold berry if we might not roll Ensign. And Bubble Beam, which is perfect. And Hakumo will use Masquerain, Scorchfire. And what's the other defensive Pokemon of mine? Yeah, we can use Diggersby as well as our last available option for this battle. This battle can always be a little tricky because of the Hakumo being able to use Dragon Tail and switch out. Dragon Tail does make you go last, so speed isn't as important. We are going to go Cherry Berry on Hitmonchan. And Oran Berry on Diggersby. Hitmonchan in the lead, and we are going to go do battle number 6 of the gym before the gym leader. So here we go. This is the 6th and final battle, but this is right here. I'm telling you that double battle. There's Trainer 1, Trainer 2. This would be a double battle if we did not do it correctly. But we did do it correctly. You can even do that second battle first. But I do it in the order the team sheet shows. Here we go. This is the last battle. I think this is the first team of 4 that we have fought. Oh no, there's one other team of 4 that we have fought. So we're going to fake it out this turn. And then we're going to Mach Punch. This is Drain Punch or Thunder Wave here. And we kill. Okay. Wait, what? Did we crit? Must have crit. Interesting. Nice. Golurk comes in. We're at full HP right now. Again, this is always Shadow Punch. Grotto can come in here. Grotto never dies the max roll 3 times. I am shell armor. I cannot get crit. We are going to Razor Leaf twice. We are faster by 2. Nice crit. Does not really matter though. There's my Orange Bear healing me up a little bit. And we're going to just absorb, heal 1 HP. Just for the fun of it. This should always bait in Pig Knight next. It sees a kill with Ensign. And only Ensign, actually. Which is just fine. King Joe will lose his Orange Berry. If we were a little bit lower HP, it could be Flame Charge, but it's always Ensign here, which will burn our berry up, but we'll take no damage. We quad resist it. And we Bubble Beam. This can kill. Unlikely though to kill. Yeah, there's just 1 roll of kills there, which is fine. There's Flame Charge. It wants to be faster. But I believe even at +1, it's not faster. And right there, another great example of the AI can do. Arm Thrust or Takedown was most damage. But because I am faster, and Flame Charge is a speed boosting move, and I do not one-shot it, or the one-shot's not guaranteed. I don't know how that actually functions. It wants to try to be faster, so Flame Charge there, it can do. It didn't matter, I'm still faster, even up to +1. But it does have the chance to Flame Charge there, because it wants to become faster. Because none of the other moves shall kill, it can always Flame Charge. Hakamo comes in here. Against Hakamo, against my Kingdra, we are never dead to crit Dragon Tail. So we can stay in this turn and Twister. Twister can kill here, or can't kill here, but I can flinch it and then kill. Possibly. Actually, no, not after Warrior Healing. Nope, there's the Dragon Tail. I'm gonna get switched out here, which is just fine. Masquerade, that is exactly what I wanted to see come in, actually. We're going to Intimate. And it's going to be another Dragon Tail, actually. Actually, no. This is probably Dragon's Breath. But we are faster. 2 Gust kills now. And that was a crit. Or maybe a high roll. I don't actually know which one. It was 71% was max. So, which could have been in range there. Minimum 60%. But we are now in the gym. Pretty clean. Gym battles there. Being able to level up Masquerade there helped out a ton. Giving me a second flying type is always nice for a fighting gym. So we're going to save, and we're probably going to spend, I don't know how long we look at the calculator. The line we build for this will not be 100% safe. It's going to be as safe as we can build it. But that is never a guarantee for Gym 1 in this game. Okay, so I do write all this stuff down by hand, because that is just the way I like doing it. I know a lot of people will use a notepad on their computer, but I don't. So this is gym number 1. 6 Mons. The lead, that is the wrong button 4 times. That is Cub Fu is the lead. Masquerade will be our lead. So we're going to be leading Mask. Against Cub Fu, we're going to be taking either Zen Headbutt or Mega Punch here. We're going to be Gusting. We're going to be minusing, or say 36% of our health. We always have to calculate off max rolls. Now we're going to be down 36%, 70 or 64%. I have to check one thing. I need to bait Lot Punny in second. On Boosted Retaliate is ideal here. Perfect. 64%. I'll be at 64%, or what's minimum actually? I gotta look at it too. 70%. So there is a world that Boosted Retaliate doesn't see a kill. But does anything else see a kill? This could see a kill. Thunder Punch could possibly see a kill. Okay. The chance of that happening is really low. A lot of other stuff. This will also see a kill, but this would come in first at that point. I don't think I'm going to worry about it too much. Okay. So, we're going to then, Scary Face. So, and the reason why against this we're going to Scary Face. It's going to be down, you know, down to about 30%, or, yeah, about 30% or so of its HP. We outspeed and show a kill. We're going to be down to 65% of our, or 70, we'll say like 68% of our HP left after taking a Mega Punch or a Zen Headbutt. We will be holding an Oran Berry on this thing. Make sure I write that down. But now, because we are faster and we show a kill, it's guaranteed to click Sucker Punch now. You see, even the AI here will show 100% Sucker Punch. But if I click this, it's only 50% to Sucker Punch if it's Sucker Punch last turn. So we're going to Scary Face, lowering its speed down by 2, which isn't going to really matter. Then it's a 50-50 to Sucker Punch. And then we're going to Gust again. Which will also kill. If we get hit by Sucker Punch, that's fine. We'll probably be holding an Oran Berry anyway. In should come Lopunny. It should see a kill with Retaliate unless we get minimum roll on Mega Punch. Then it might not see a kill. But it is faster. It's going to want to go for Boost and Retaliate. But because of its eject button, we're going to turn that against it. We're going to click Quick Attack, which will proc its eject button before it attacks us. We're going to do roughly 8% damage to it. We're not worried about the damage done to it. That should, I believe, baiting Combustion next. It should see a kill with Thunder Punch after that. And so that is where we're going to be sitting at right now, is that we're going to be switching it on. It's going to be seeing a Thunder Punch kill on Masquerain. So we're going to be wanting to now find something that can switch in on Combustion. That can take a Thunder Punch. Put this back to 1%. Kingdra is one of the best answers to this, but ideally we switch it on Ensign for that. Rhyhorn is another option. This does have speed boost as well, but because of double kick, making it really scary to actually be able to make that switch to Rhyhorn. So we're probably still going to have to go to Kingdra, which sucks that we're baiting Thunder Punch. There is a world that we are going to bait Incinerate as well. There is a chance that we do bait that. It's not guaranteed that we're going to bait it. There is a world that it can happen. But I think we're always going to be switching to Kingdra here. We're going to have to say on the switch, minus 25%. And then we're going to be Bubble Beam. Taking another hit, double kick. Now another 35%. And we're going to have to Bubble Beam again. Possibly having to Bubble Beam again. It's a 62% chance to kill. Losing another 35%. So 70, 80, 95. So Kingdra will be down 95%. Plus or minus its Oran Berry if we do not get Incin. But if we don't get Incin, we save 20% HP. Which 20% HP is 7. Or that's 10. I want 20. Well, 14. So 14%, roughly 14% HP will save if it does roll the Incin roll on Masquerain, which will bring us up higher. But that also will burn our Oran Berry, which is also fine. It heals 10. So, and 10 HP is 15%. So after Oran Berry healing, we'll be sitting at roughly 80%, barring any crits. This is our best matchup, though. When Kingdra is low and when Kingdra kills this, it should bait in Lopunny again for boosted Retaliate, possibly if we're low enough, Headbutt. Or Drain Punch, possibly even. There's a world that we even bait Drain Punch, which would be even better. So, in comes Lopunny again. So in comes Lopunny. It'll be down roughly 8% when it enters battle. But it'll going for either one of these three moves. Most likely, though, boosted Retaliate. Grottle is decent into this. But with it being able to click Drain Punch, it makes it a lot harder to reliably use Grottle. Rhyhorn also does good, but it baits Drain Punch, which is the problem. We have to be careful not baiting Drain Punch. Because if we bait Drain Punch, it's just going to heal most of the damage we do back to it. Don't have a ton of wonderful answers into this. Hopefully we're not in the world where we're baiting Drain Punch. I think if we're baiting Drain Punch here, there's a chance for it to click Drain Punch. We could be a little bit screwed. But I think we're going to switch in Rhyhorn. And the reason why I might switch in Rhyhorn here, because they can take Boosted Retaliates just fine. I can take the Boosted Retaliate just fine. It baits Drain Punch, but then we can bait the Drain Punch into Masquerain, which will get it the -1 attack drop, which is key. And then it will bait Headbutts. Masquerain should be decent on HP, so we could probably also get a Struggle Bug off on it as well, which will bring this attack down by 1. Boosted Retaliate won't be a thing anymore, it'll just be the same number as this. They're both 70 base power moves. But once we get this down to -1, we can even go back into Rhyhorn a second time if we need to. Well, do I want to burn Actually, I don't want to burn Masquerain here, though. Truly, I don't want to burn Masquerain too much in this fight. Because I need Masquerain for something else later. There's something better that can do this for me. This can actually do some damage with it at -1. Actually, this might just be able to 1v1 it. Because I could switch it on Boosted Retaliate, take Boosted Retaliate, fake out Mach Punch, take a second and deal a second Mach Punch and kill. So as long as high roll crit here plus normal Retaliate can't kill. So as long as we don't switch in and take a crit on Boosted Retaliate, we'll hold an Oranberry. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to risk a crit on Retaliate. It'll save us a Mon and help us out later. Lopunny comes in. Switch to Hitmonchan. Fake out. Mach 2x. Orin. And it will be... There's a world that we also just bait Headbutt or Drain Punch on the switch, which is also fine and even better. But we're going to be down pretty low. I'm just going to write low HP. Probably won't be able to use much later on. When Hitmonchan kills that, it should just bait in... It actually might bait in Poliwhirl. I'm trying to think. So if I take Boosted Retaliate... Let's just say I don't get crit. Boosted Retaliate plus Headbutt. Oh, we're always dead to crit, though. Ooh. I think we have to. This Lopunny you're always risking crits on. Hopefully we're baiting 66% not Retaliate, hopefully. But I think we're going to have to risk it here. This is a battle you're always risking crits on. I think we're gonna have to do that. There's a good chance that Poliwhirl will come in next. Poliwhirl in. Wanted to go for Superpower. Which Flaffy is our main counter for this Pokemon, actually. We take a Superpower. We take a second Superpower. And we kill with Thunder Punch. At -1 attack, -1 defense after 1 Superpower. Thunder Punch has a really good chance to kill. If Static procs, will become faster and can maybe kill. Flaffy in. Thunder Punch. This is Orin as well. When Flaffy is... Oh, wait a minute. This could... This will be interesting to see how this plays out. We'll see how that plays out. There is a world that Hitmontop does come in here, actually, with Fake Out Priority, Fake Out Kill, and also maybe Pursuit Kill, or Mach Punch Kill. There's some weird things how that could work, maybe. But this is faster and shows a kill. I think it should always still be Poliwhirl coming in. One Flaffy, it should always bait in Hitmontop next. With it'll might not see a kill, but it'll always come in next. And this is the scariest Pokemon on this team. It's either going to be going for Fake Out or Mach Punch, which we can always go... maybe there's a world that it sees a Rock Slide kill, actually. Maybe a Rock Slide kill. But ideally, we get to go to Masquerain. Switch to Mask, which will get this down to -1 attack, which is key. Trying to stack debuffs on this thing is crucial. We should stay high enough HP to stay out of pursuit range. It'll always want to go for Rock Slide. Luckily, this can take a Rock Slide just fine. And it always baits... Well, actually, no, we're going to be too low HP for that to actually come in. So one on the team now can take a Rock Slide. And then help kill this thing. At -1. So what do I need to kill this Scraggy? What can deal with this Scraggy in the back? Grottle really can't 1v1 it. It just quite doesn't have enough damage to 1v1 it. Can you 1v1 it? No, you cannot. Do I have anything on my team that can actually just 1v1 this? Not really. Ledian can't because of Rock Tomb. This is one of my better counters for this. Rem can't. This can't. Rhyhorn can't. Ooh. This Scraggy is seeming to be a little scary. This is my best. These two are my best two Pokemon to handle this. Trying to think of how do I want to deal with Scraggy. Scraggy might just be a team effort. See what we can figure out in the moment. See what we can do to get through that battle, that Pokemon. But Hitmontop at -1, going for Rock Slide. Who can take a Rock Slide, and maybe even we can bait back into Masquerain for a second drop. I don't think much here can take a Rock Slide. That can somewhat take a Rock Slide. This could take a Rock Slide for sure. So maybe Rhyhorn comes in, takes a Rock Slide for us. We switch back to Mask on Mach Punch, get it down to -2 possibly. Baiting another Mach Punch, or Rock Slide. Back into this at -2. We can get some chip in on it with Bulldoze, getting it down to -1. possibly even -2. Was 2 bulldozes. Also holding Oranberry, it'll put it down roughly into the 50% range. Which possibly we can go back to this with Gust and Kill, maybe. How much damage can everybody else do to this? That -2 attack. Okay. I think we kind of have an answer for that. Now we need to figure out what our plan is for Scraggy. Grottle seems decent, but the lower defense on this sucks. Having lower defense just makes the thing a lot harder and no raised attack. This was like Adamant or even like Brave, it would help. But it's not. I just think Grottle is still going to be our best option. We don't have a second Intimidate Pokemon, which sucks. Which makes it really annoying to not have that second Intim Pokemon. I wish this was Steel type right now. Can't take a Power-Up Punch. I think Grottle is going to be our answer. Sand Tomb plus Razor Leaf. So I think that's the 6 we're bringing. The back half of this fight, we're going to figure out on the fly. Everybody is getting Oranberries. We're going to do Gym 1, hopefully get through Deathless. Depending on who we lose, it'll depend if we keep the run going or not after this. We don't have the best box, I would say. Our box is kind of lacking in a couple departments. Not having a true powerhouse flying type here kind of sucks. Again, Fletchling does a really good job here. It can even actually, like, I had a Fletchling once kill it. I want to say 3 Mons in this. But I think we'll figure this out. Hopefully we get through Deathless. We have to avoid crits. That's just kind of the nature of this first gym. I don't think I've seen anybody ever have a flawless line through it. So we're going to see how it works out. There's a lot of things that could go wrong and could go different. But Masquerain is our lead. We're going to be doing Gym 1 right now. If you're tabbed to a different monitor, different screen, I'd recommend tabbing back over. We are about to start Brawly, the gym trainer. Gym leader, I mean. This will be an interesting battle, for sure. But we have a line through the start. We're hoping to dodge Sucker Punch. That is the big hope here. We are going to dodge Sucker Punch. If we dodge Sucker Punch, it puts us in a way better position. But here we go. Masquerain's in the lead. Here we go. Gym 1. We're fighting Brawly right now. It is Gym 1 time. First time fighting Brawly in a long time. Kung Fu's the lead. I've seen this lead happen a ton of times. There's the intent, inner focus, doesn't matter. And we're clicking Gust. No crit here turn 1. It goes for Sucker Punch turn 1. There was a small chance of that, actually. And we crit kill. Okay. That is best case scenario, actually. Sucker Punch on turn 1. Sucker Punch, on average, does 5% less damage. There was one roll of Sucker Punch. Max roll Sucker Punch, if it sees that as its roll, because what the AI does is it rolls all of its moves and sees what damage each move in its range could possibly do, and it will click the highest damage none there. High roll Sucker Punch, low roll Mega Punch, low roll Zen Headbutt gives Sucker Punch a chance to be clicked. We hit that. That is best case scenario for us, actually. And the crit is even better case scenario. Okay, what's coming out next? We want to see Lopunny. It is Combustion because we're at higher HP. This is guaranteed Thunder Punch now. We're going to be in a little bit of trouble now because Lopunny in the back is going to be at high HP. I'm trying to think if there is a better play around this Combustion really quick.
If I go to Rhyhorn here, I'm free. I take a double hit into this, lowering its attack down by 1. This at -1 attack is guaranteed Incinerate, actually. And I think I like lower, better Incinerate. So we're going to actually do this line instead. We're going to go to Rhyhorn here. This should be guaranteed. Oh, it is 1 roll. Oh, it is. Wait. I don't think it can click that, actually. There is a chance that it can click instant here, I think. It shows like a 2% chance to click instant. I'm gonna trust my gut here, and it should be Thunder Punch. We want to see Thunder Punch. There's, I guess, a small chance for instant here. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. This is guaranteed double kick. Speed boost doesn't matter. It's going to get it anyway. We're going to go back to Masquerade. This is guaranteed double kick this turn. Or it should be double kick this turn. Perfect. Now, after double kick, there is a higher chance now that this is instant. It's not guaranteed, or no, it is guaranteed because it's at -1 attack. It is guaranteed to be Incinerate now. It should see a kill. Perfect. It's going to burn our berry up, but we're going to save 4 more HP because of it. And that is why we're doing it this way. And because it's at -1, we're going to take less damage from double kick, which is also going to be key. There's Bubble Beam. This can kill. We want to see kill here. This would be perfect. Misses the range. Okay, that's fine. This is, again, guaranteed double kick. We're going to go back to Masquerade here on guaranteed double kick. This is never instant. This is never Thunder Punch. This is always double kick. A second Intimidate goes up. We're going to take little damage. That was a crit. Does not proper Oran Berry. But it has no priority moves. And we kill with quick attack. That is key that we just killed with quick attack. This is going to bait Lopunny in now. Guaranteed, actually. Bait in Lopunny. And we're going to stay right back on track, and we're going to click quick attack again. Nice crit. The crit does not really matter, to be honest with you. Hitmontop is now coming in. Against Masquerade here. This is guaranteed Rock Slide. Possible Fake Out. But most likely Rock Slide. Which we are going to be using Rhyhorn here. Rhyhorn is going to switch in on what should be guaranteed Rock Slide. Or Fake Out. Never Mach Punch, and that is the key here. There's Rock Slide. That is just fine. Now this is guaranteed Mach Punch. We go back to Masquerade here on guaranteed Mach Punch. It is now at -1 attack. Keep that in mind. It's at -1 attack right now. It's going to proc our Oran Berry. It's going to see a kill with Rock Slide again. So guess what? We're going to go back to Rhyhorn a second time. Like I was saying earlier, we're going to stack debuffs on this. That is the goal. It was a crit. That sucks. It's guaranteed Mach Punch again. Back to Masquerade. It's going to go to -2 here. So -2, Hitmontop. Against Masquerade now. Perfect. There's Mach Punch. Awesome. Do we want to see? Okay, again, it's Rock Slide again. But now we have put ourselves in a lot better position to get this thing under control. We're going to go back to Rhyhorn for a third time on another Rock Slide. Hopefully no crit this time. Perfect. Now this is guaranteed Mach Punch. actually, we're going to go back into Masquerade one more time, actually. I want to be baiting Rock Slide, not Mach Punch. So this is one more switch, actually, bringing it down to -3 in the attack stat now, as we take another Mach Punch. Perfect. Now this is guaranteed Rock Slide again. Let me know if you've heard me say that before. We're going to go to Kingdra, which takes least damage from Rock Slide here. We have to monitor Kingdra's HP, just purely because of Pursuit. Crit would suck. Good. We are now going to click Bubble Beam. It's always going to be clicking Mach Punch into us. Crit would be crazy. Crit would be crazy. We cannot kill still. We are dead. We are not dead to Mach Punch crit right now. So we can just stay in here and Bubble Beam. Perfect. Awesome. We are now going. Always Mach Punch. We're going to go back to Masquerade on always Mach Punch here. There's one roll of Rock Slide. Okay, good. I just looked at it. There's one roll of Rock Slide that if it found min-max, it could have clicked Rock Slide. But now we Quick Attack. We outspeed and faster priority here. Quick Attack always kills. Him on top is down. We are 3 mons in. Masquerade has killed 2 of them. That is the biggest threat on this team down. Lopunny coming back in for boosted Retaliate here. This is guaranteed boosted Retaliate, which is nice. Luckily, we have a Pokemon that is made just to handle this boosted Retaliate. Rhyhorn is going to switch in here, take this boosted Retaliate. The eject button has already been used. Rhyhorn against now non-boosted Retaliate. There's our Oran Berry. It is always Drain Punch now, which is really nice that it is always Drain Punch. We can go back to Masquerade again. Masquerade with Intimidate in this fight is amazing. This is always Drain Punch. Perfect. This is always Retaliate now, or Headbutt. 50-50 here. Does not matter. We go back to Rhyhorn. That's fine. Retaliate's back to a normal move now. Not doing a ton of damage, which is nice. And we can go back to Masquerade again on another Drain Punch. Awesome. Okay. And this is actually best case scenario. This worked out perfectly. We're going to go back to Rhyhorn one more time, actually. It's not -2. Which is just fine for the Retaliate. We want to be baiting Drain Punch here, and this is why we're switching back. Now, because of the situation we're in, Grottle can 1v1 this straight up. At -2, I am Shell Armor. It can never crit me. The most damage it can do to me is 15% with Retaliate or Headbutt. Drain Punch is minimum here at 12%. We are holding an Oran Berry. And now we just click Razor Leaf till this dies. 3 Razor Leaves possibly to kill here. We are slower. It's just fine. We cannot get crit. We're not too worried about it. If I think Razor Leaf crits, we can possibly click Absorb. But we're not too worried about it. We'll click Absorb here. It's gonna be close. It's a range for Absorb to kill here. We'll try to gain a little bit of HP back here if Absorb does kill, which would be nice to gain a little bit of HP back. Yep, just barely not enough. That's fine. We'll click absorb one more time to keep our HP a little higher. Darn it, it finally clicked headbutt. We wanted to see retaliate, because retaliate cannot flinch. Well, that is just fine. Rattle will kill this. This will always bait in Poly Whirl on Ice Beam. Always Ice Beam. So here's the one bad thing about this. I have never found a line to get through this Poly Whirl safely. I almost always bait Ice Beam. It just, without fail, I bait Ice Beam. I don't know. Do I have to always bait Ice Beam here? No, I don't. Trying to think if there's a way I don't have to worry about baiting Ice Beam. Kingdra can take the Ice Beam and the crit, but then it could also bait random move. I think we're okay with that, actually. We're gonna go to Kingdra here. This is guaranteed Ice Beam. We never die to crit here, even if it does crit. Ice Beam freeze is what I have actually lost this battle to. My Flaffy got Ice Beam, hit by Ice Beam, it got frozen. 14 HP, never Ice Beam here. This is always superpower now. Can I actually make a switch to mask here? 14, always superpower. Masquerain takes nothing from superpower but baits Ice Beam. But no, it baits Ice Beam or Bubble Beam. Actually, I like that, actually. So we're going to go to Masquerain here. Get the Intimidate attack, drop off. We're going to take Superpower. It's going to do literally no damage to us. It's going to now be a -2 attack and -1 defense because of Superpower. Now this is guaranteed Ice Beam. It is guaranteed Ice Beam still. Okay, which is fine. I guess my big workaround there isn't going to actually work, but we're still going to have to go to Flaffy here on Ice Beam. Hopefully no freeze. There's Ice Beam. Luckily now, Bubble Beam does show no freeze. Perfect. Okay, now we just click Thunder Punch. This is either Bubble Beam or Ice Beam or Superpower. Most likely Bubble Beam though, which is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted to see. There is the Thunder Punch. And that hit the range. It's a really good range though, so. This will bait in the last Monks for Raggy. Against Flaffy, it always wants to go. This is actually a random move from it actually. Power Up Punch, Rock Tomb, or Feint Attack. Luckily, we have a Pokemon that can purely 1v1 this. Ideally, we don't see Power Up Punch on the switch here. That's what we're hoping not to see. Darn it, that's fine. It was most likely the Power Up Punch. So it is now +1 attack. Which is fine. We're going to fake it out. And then we're going to Mach Punch it. Power Up Punches a second time. There's our Oranberry. It heals us back up above. There's never a good counter to this. It can rest now. Power Up Punch, crit kills. Mach Punch, crit kills. We're clicking Mach Punch. Okay, no rest. Darn it. Comet Punch there would have been smart. This is where this battle gets scary. We Mach Punch again. We're hoping to see rest turns. Good damage. Fast asleep, good. No shed skin? Shed skin, okay. Okay. We're gonna Comet Punch. This is either rest or Power Up Punch. Power Up Punch crit, we are dead. We are faster. It clicked rest, okay. Wait, yeah, I'm faster. I should always Mach Punch there. It's dumb. Okay, Mach Punch. We'd love to see a crit. Good damage. No shed skin proc. No shed skin. Please, no shed skin. Okay, no shed skin. We Mach Punch again. Stay asleep. If it wakes up, no crit. No crit. Yes! We're through this battle deathless! And we always outspeed and kill with Mach Punch here. That Scraggy is scary because of it. I have not found many good answers. But it worked. We are through. Gym number 1. 1 gym down. A lot more to go and a lot more of this game to play. But we are through gym number 1. That was interesting. I built a line and we went off that line literally after turn 1. Turn 1 happened with the crit and sucker punch, and we flipped the entire line on top of its head and said, watch this. That happens sometimes. I feel like half the lines that I make, I do that with. I have a line and then I flip it. I recognize that something goes, good or bad early, and I just change the entire line pretty quickly, but we're not going to complain. We are going to level everybody up at the end of this here, and then we will start next episode working towards Gym 2. I am going to mute the audio for a second here, so I can just turn my speed up on. Just so I have speed up on to speed this up just a little bit quicker. We have a lot of Pokemon to level up. But we are going to Air Cutter for Gust. Perfect. 25 right now is the level cap. That is the next level cap is for gym number 2. Aurora Beam for Smokescreen. Gym number 2 level cap is 25. Confuse Ray. We do not want Confuse Ray. Mega Drain for Absorb. Gym number 2 also has a lot of scary Pokemon in it. Hitmonchan learns nothing, which does kind of suck, but that's fine. Chip Away, that is just stronger stomp. Technically, no flinch chance, but I'm never outspeeding anyway, so we can get rid of it. Okay. We will get some evolves here too, which will be nice. I want to say Remoraid evolves. Chawaddle evolves. I don't know if Ponyta evolves yet. Energy Ball. Probably gonna get rid of Sleep Powder. I like Bullet Seed. We're gonna keep it on the team just for now. There's Rock Slide. This is 100% accurate in this game. We're gonna get rid of Smackdown for it, I think. Focus Energy, no. Should learn a... No, there's the evolve. I thought it learned... Oh, no, it already has Roar Beam. There's Octillery. Not as good on my side, but it is scary when the opponent has it. Octazooka, there it is. I can't remember. How good is our Octillery? I don't think it's good enough to do what I need for Gym 2. Comet Punch. No, we're not learning Comet Punch. Diggersby, it learns Bounce. How does this thing learn Bounce? Don't ask me. No, we're not learning Bounce though. I don't think it has enough value. I think Double Kick is more value. There's the evolved the Chawaddle. This is Strong Jaw, not Battle Armor. or shell armor technically, which does kind of suck that it is not shell armor. We're going to get rid of probably headbutt. Bite and Ice Fang are boosted right now, so I don't really want to get rid of them. So but awesome. Whole team now is leveled up. We are going to save as well. Turn game audio back on for a second. I do want to look at the encounter chart really quick. So, look at some of the upcoming encounters. Petalburg, we are still delaying. So, Petalburg Woods, Chikorita is pretty solid. I've seen some good things to do it. Shroomish, also pretty solid. But we do have Hitmonchan, so we don't really need Shroomish. But there isn't much amazing here. I think Chikorita is probably the best. Gossifleur is also pretty good. But everything else I don't know how really good is. Rustboro City, we plan on delaying this encounter. This is one we want to delay. We will not roll this unless we have to. We get a chance to revive a fossil here. And by reviving a fossil later in the game, and for anybody who has not seen this game, Desert Underpass. If you revive a fossil, you also get the encounter from here, but if you do not revive a fossil, you do not get this encounter. So, ideally, you always want to try to delay to get this encounter. I never don't delay. I always delay this encounter to try to get that encounter later, because me rolling this makes me lose an encounter, but me delaying this gains me 2 encounters. This encounter and that one. 115, we might delay, we might not. Actually, we're probably not going to delay. Corphish is the big one. We want to hit this Corphish. It is really good for Gym 2, and the rival Shelly, which is right after Gym 2, has a Galarian Slowbro, which, with its Quick Claw and Quick Draw ability, makes it go first like 40-something% of the time, and it is hard to deal with. A decent Corphish, which knockoff can one-shot it. It's also scary. Shelter also, though, is solid as a Pokemon. So is Quillfish, so is both Basculegions. But Corphish is the big one we want here. We're going to probably be rolling this. Delaying it for one of these is delaying it after Gym 7 or Gym 8. I want to say it's after Gym 8. Which is too late in the game. 116. We would love to hit Makuhita. Really good for Gym 1 and really good throughout the game as well. So is Zigzagoon, but not really good for Gym 1 though. But really good Pokemon, especially if you get Guts. So, Nidorans can also be good for Gym 3 as well. And that's only the encounters we'll be able to get. We're going to be getting 3 encounters. 116, 115, and Rustboro before the gym. And this is the team we will be facing. Right now, not too many great answers, to be honest with you. Oh, this thing cannot. Oh, wait, no, this isn't 25 yet. Oh, it still can't. Wow. That sucks. But this is the team we are facing. Big threats, Zygarde, 10%, really scary. Both Solrock here and Lunatone with weakness policy, also really scary. So there's some big threats on this team you have to worry about. Can you at least one-shot this at 25? Nope. Awesome. Breloom can actually one-shot this and this if you get a good enough Breloom. I had one once. It's really nice. But we'll see. This fight looks to be pretty interesting with us right now only one fighting type. I want to say it is Lunatone. If we get a good enough or a decent Makuhita, we can actually it can 1v1 this Lunatone. It baits weak store powers and not ancient powers, and we can chip it down until we can kill it and not proccing his weakness policy. So, yeah, this is the next gym we are looking at doing. But we'll work towards it next time. We'll probably get to Gym 2 next time. and we'll do Gym 2 the stream after that. So probably 2 streams from now we will be doing Gym number 2. Possibly maybe next stream, depends on how fast we get through the battles. There's roughly, I want to say 10 or 11 battles before Gym 2. And then we have the Gym 2 trainers, which is 3. So, but we'll see. We'll see how it all looks out. But thank you all for watching. I hope it was a great video. It's a short one today. But next time, hopefully it'll be a little bit a longer one. I don't know when it will be, though. It all depends on my work schedule and my energy level after work or on my days off. I've been working 6 days a week right now for the last, 6 out of the last 8 weeks. So sometimes on my one day off of work, I don't like to do much except just relax. So this week I had 2 days off, so streamed Wednesday, and today I'm streaming. Actually, I'm going to be going to bed here really soon because I got work early in the morning. But thank you all for watching, for spending your afternoon watching the stream. And see y'all later, and peace.